Welcome. In this video, we are going to show you how to create a resume on Job 509 and then apply for jobs. Let's get started. First of all, Job 509 is both in English and French. To switch between the two languages, you can click on the top right here. So to English, you click English. Once you're there, to create your resume, you want to click on Create Resume on the top menu. There you need to fill in your information such as your email, your password, first name and last name, and finally your phone number. The alternate phone number is optional, but if you have one, please put it in. It would help us get in touch with you if needed. Once you're done filling the form, you click on the Create Account button and you get taken to your resume page. You first need to create a resume before you can apply for any job on Job 509. So go ahead and fill in your information. Most of the information on the personal info is required. If not, it will say that it's optional. It's really important that you pick the right sector because Job 509 can send you alerts when there is a new job in your sector of interest. So if say you pick sales as your sector and then in 2 weeks there's a new job on Job 509 that is for that sector, then you will get an email from Job 509 or an SMS alerting you that there is a new job you might be interested in. Do take your time to write the right country and city, even if you don't write an address, so that we can locate where you are. It's really important for us at times because companies want to have people sometimes that are located in a specific area. The objective is key. Please enter something so that the employers can know exactly what you're looking for. Keep it brief. An objective shouldn't be too long. After you've created your personal info, click Save Changes and keep moving down. You'll notice on the right side that there's now a checkbox on personal info. That means you've completed this section, but you now have to finish the remaining 5 sections. For the remaining sections, you can have multiple entries for each of them. For education, let's add an entry. This is going to be our entry for high school. It's important that you check this box if you have completed these studies. And if you have not completed them, that means you're still working on them, you don't need to check this box. Okay, that's it. I'm going to just have one education entry. And let's add a work experience. Let's say I work for Coca-Cola as a sales executive in the sector of sales. It was a full-time job in the United States of America, in the city of Atlanta at the Coca-Cola headquarters. I started in January of 2004 and I ended in January of 2010. The monthly salary is optional. If you have it and you want to share it, you can, but you don't have to. And then enter the description of duties. You can have as many description duties as you want. I recommend that if you want to use bullet point, you use a star as a bullet point. It's going to look better on the resume later. Okay, once done, you can click on Save Changes and then move on to the next section, which is language skills. This one is fairly easy to fill because you don't have to write anything. You just have to pick. In this case, I'm going to say that I'm fluent in English and fluent in French. So I'm going to add a second entry. You can add as many entries as languages as you know. So if you speak Creole too, you can add a third one for Haitian Creole. This is one area where you do not want to lie because it's easy for an employer to tell if you lied, obviously, when talking about a language skills. So be honest. If you're fluent, say you're fluent. If you're intermediate, intermediate. Basic, basic. Don't go about lying about this because once the company interviews you, they'll know right away if you lied about this. Then you have other skills that you can put in there. These are not necessarily things that you learn in school, but this is something that you've mastered. Sometimes you might have taken a certificate. For example, I've taken a network plus certification, so you can put this in there. And there's other certificates or skills that you can put in. Feel free to put stuff like guitar. So if you know how to play the guitar, it's not necessarily related to your job, but it shows an aspect of you. So feel free to use this other skills section to share some stuff with the employers that you want to share with them. And then finally, the references. We know that in Haiti, this is often very important because people want to do some kind of background check with you. So make sure to put in someone that you know that they can call. With an email, of course. And you have to tell the relationship with this person. This is a friend, a family, an employer, etc. In this case, this was a colleague of mine, so I'm going to save that. At this point, your resume is filled. Every time you click on Save Changes, you've noticed that you had these gray boxes that are confirming that you saved the entry successfully. Make sure you see these every time. Otherwise, maybe something went wrong, you lost your internet connection or something, and you did not save the changes. As you notice here, as I'm scrolling up, every time I had this gray box that said Save Successfully. Another way to check is to look at the top right box here. And you see these green check marks everywhere. That means that everything was changed, saved successfully. If you want, another way to do it is to just click on Save All Changes. This will go around for all the entries that you put and save them again. Again, if they were saved, all the green checkbox should be there. And you should see the date, the time at which it was last saved. That's it. You've created your resume on Job 509. You are now ready to apply for jobs. So to apply for jobs, click on the Job 509 logo to get taken to the home page, and then find a job that you are interested in. Going down, I see a job for food and supervisor de vente et marketing, which I'm interested in, as this is a job in the sales sector that I fill in. So let's click on this job, read the job description, make sure this is something you're interested in, and understand what you're going to be asked, because when you apply, you want to write a cover letter that shows that you know exactly what this job is and you know why you're the best person for the job. Click on Apply Now. Then you can enter your cover letter below. It's really important that you write a good cover letter because many people on Job 509 do not do this. So that's a way you can differentiate yourself and appear as a stronger candidate because you took your time to write a valid cover letter that shows why you are the best person for the position. Of course, I'm not going to have time to write a whole cover letter in this small amount of time in the demo, but you want to make sure you write a good one. Very important. And us at Job 509, when we're recommending people for jobs, we look at these cover letters because we can tell the person who really wants a job, they're going to take their time to write a good cover letter. The person that's really pay attention to details, they're going to take the time to write a good cover letter, and it's going to be seen in the cover letter. So make sure you write a good cover letter. Hit submit. At this point, Job 59 is processing your application. You should receive an email confirming that you've applied for the job. And the employer will receive an email um, to tell them that someone new has applied for the job. And they will get your cover letter and they will get your resume. At this point, all you have to do is wait and hope that you get a call from the company. I hope that video was good and let you understand how to create a resume, and apply for a job on Job 509. Obviously, you can apply for multiple jobs. Just go through the process again of finding the job, writing the cover letter, and then submitting the application. Thank you.